G'day, good morning, welcome back to my channel. As you can see, there's some blood on the streets in the last 48 hours since I made my last video. In this video I'm going to cover Bitcoin, Ethereum and Dash. I'm covering Dash because it's sort of like the leading crypto that started off that run in December. And yeah, we're just going to look at the price action of these coins. And I just wanted to quickly just point out that Ethereum did go down 13% today. And this is All Ordinaries Australian Stock Exchange, and you can see that it took 15 days for the market to go down 13%. And yeah, in cryptocurrency land it takes 13%. Takes 1 day instead of 15 days to go down 13%. So that's volatility, isn't it? Okay, let's go to Bitcoin first. You're going to take off your Kimoko and these lines. I don't know what they're doing there. Okay, so yeah, we broke out of these bull fractals previously to go up to this 9,200 area, and yeah, we broke out, then we went sideways and we kept on creating these lower lows, and then the market gave us this nice little wick up, and that was sort of like a fake out, a shorting opportunity, and we've moved to the downside and we've broken the previous bull fractal with that doji close here. Putting on Ikimoku, you can see that we didn't really violate the top of the Kumo, Btcusd B, the white line, and we closed underneath the Kijun here, and we dojied underneath the Kijun and then went lower to the downside. Throw on the 100-day moving average, and you can see the 100-day moving average done a really good job to create resistance for price action and didn't allow Bitcoin to move higher for like a potential Kumo breakout. Daily. So yeah, on the daily, we never really got a test of the Kijun or the fractal area that I was looking for. Price action never really got to Kijun, and it didn't come back into this bear fractal for a bear fractal bounce. So yeah, markets will never always be predictable, and yeah, we've moved quickly to the downside. This candle here has done a lot of damage to the chart, unfortunately. I wish it hadn't, but I don't have the levers to the market. So yeah, we've broken below the Kumo, and we've violated Btcusd B, which isn't on the chart. I'll just throw these leads on. White Btcusd B, yellow Btcusd A. And yeah, we've broken quite severely through the bottom of the Kumo, and we've broken out through the 100-day moving average. We didn't find any support there. We are finding support on the 61.8 fib retracement, though with the price breaking below the Kumo there. Yeah, it's not good. My trading plan, I know what I'm going to do. It's all written down. I know how I'm going to operate from here, but yeah, they could have potentially painted that head and shoulders too for head and shoulder enthusiasts. I don't really pay much attention to these patterns, but anyway, I drew it in the last video, and perhaps we're moving down lower. So yeah, some good value areas is the 7,300 level and 7,000. They're back down at like these larger fib retracements. So I'll go over to Ethereum now. I'll take off Kumo and the 100-day moving average. So similar to Bitcoin, we did get a retest of this previous bull fractal, and then we've gone higher, and it's got this fake out wick, and we've moved lower. We did get we did get a Kumo breakout on Ethereum, though I was expressing a lot of caution around that move given the circumstances on the daily, and yeah, that's a perfect example of like a legitimate trade setup that fails. So not all setups are ever going to work. Nothing works 100% in the marketplace. Yeah, so we've sold off, lost Kijun, didn't find any more support at that bull fractal, and we've worked lower. On the daily, you can see that it behaved like it came back into this bear fractal area, and it came to the Kijun, it touched the Kijun, and you can see this wick here. There was a lot of sell orders sitting at that Kijun. It appears there was, and whoever, I wasn't lucky enough to get onto that, but the market's moved down lower very, very quickly, and yeah, I've painted this, I've boxed in this previous bull fractal. I think this is going to be an interesting area, this $185 level. Though to get down there is going to, well, actually no, because we've still got a bullish Kumo. So there's no sell signal if you're going to be trading the 100-day. Yeah, the 100-day moving average is ages away. So yeah, Ethereum's still showing a lot more strength because there's no Kumo bearish twist here. So yeah, $185 level, maybe there's a bounce at that bull fractal there. So that's Ethereum. Here's Dash on the 4 hour, and it's very similar to Bitcoin. Interestingly, the only difference between the two doesn't look like we broke out of that this bull fractal here. Yeah, there you go, look at that. It's interesting. Maybe could have played that zone and just seen 1, 2, like it never really got through that level, did it? Never got through that bull fractal, and then it's failed. So that's it, one difference between the charts. And I'll just throw in Ikimoku, and pretty sure it's similar to, yeah, 100-day average created resistance, and the Sigispan beat the top of the Kumo, created resistance, and we've moved lower. And yeah, like Bitcoin, we never got a retest of the Kijun, though we did find support at that 100-day moving average back on the 26th of Feb. And then we slowly went sideways, and we just printed a really nice sell. Like it's a pretty safe sell. That's where the sell printed at $88. And how much has it moved from there? Yeah, 16% it's moved. Though we didn't break the 100-day moving average on that candle close, but given like all the chop back and forth and going back in the cloud and then failing from the cloud, yeah, it's provided that sell signal. Taking Ikimoku and 100-day off the chart, we can draw a fib, and I'll draw the previous bull fractal on the chart. That's not where it is, it's here. So yeah, I really think that this market's going to come back down to 78, 88.6. I think that's where perhaps institutions, JP Morgan, Deutsche Bank, the IMF, whoever sets buy orders and pushes these markets around, perhaps they're sitting there waiting for this token to come back to that level. Perhaps not. So yeah, $60 to $50, and that's where the last bull fractal is. Get rid of that now. Go So yeah, that zone is, oh man, $61 to $56. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing in these three coins. I was able to get onto a small hedging trade yesterday for Bitcoin. I wish I got on a little bit more, but yeah, I'm happy I got a little bit of a hedge on, given I know the circumstances. Like, yeah, crypto land, it can be extremely volatile and just catch you when you're not really expecting it. So yeah, I hope you found this video helpful. You can share, like, comment, dislike, subscribe. Yeah, I'm just trying to be as straightforward and rational as possible in the crypto markets. I want to see crypto go up, I want to see it do well, though we must have strategies and we must, I don't know, just see the market rationally. Hope you enjoyed the video.